Welcome to the Michele Roys Show.
Hello, my friend, and welcome to another Michele Roys Show. Today we're talking about the nervous system. This is a really cool topic, and I'm so glad we're able to talk about it today. Thank you for being here with me. Please do get yourself comfortable, and don't forget, have some hydration next to you, and let's join into this one. So, how does our nervous system affect us? Actually, a lot. And I decided that maybe it would be an important little thing to talk about. Perhaps you already know about it, and if you do, well done. Kudos to you. But for those of us who are struggling out there and you don't understand so much about our nervous system and the impact it can have in our health, I wanted to share with you a few little somethings that I've done that has helped me and to understand the nervous system as well. So, as a lot of you might know, the autonomic nervous system is a really complex way that our body keeps us going, right? So we have the sympathetic system and the parasympathetic system, and each of them do different things for our own health. I think about it like the parasympathetic system and the sympathetic system. One is the brakes and the other one is the accelerator. But sometimes those of us who struggle with chronic pain and a lot of different illnesses or even burnout, we are always on that sympathetic system. So we're always on the accelerator. And our bodies end up getting run down because of it. So how do we get ourselves back again? How are we able to get our bodies to feel safe, to be able to rest and relax again? So going through the system, right? The nervous system. Our sympathetic system, like I said before, the accelerator, it's doing its function. It's helping us do things to keep our bodies safe, right? So if you're in a fight or flight mode, it means you're going. Think about it. If you're running away from a tiger, God help you not to have to do that, but if you are, your body just goes on hyperdrive, focus into that. Run, speed, adrenaline kicks in, cortisol kicks in, you're all go, 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 right? That's what your body's meant to do. It stops and shuts down the other parts of your system that's not needed right now. We don't need to digest right now. We need to just be able to crank up the wheels and go. However, after that incident that you finally can rest and relax from it, your body goes into the parasympathetic. And what do you need to do there? That's the part of your body that restores, it repairs, it digests, and it's such an important system. But if we're constantly on that overdrive because of work, because of stress, because of different commitments, because of our health, because of pain, our body doesn't get to come down. So that becomes a chronic stage, and it becomes something that our body has to deal with. So we need to be aware of these things so that we're able to help our bodies to come from that fight or flight mode. There's fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, right? So if you think about it, your fight system is gear up, go. Your flight system sometimes can be caused by anxiety or trying to overdo things or I guess restless and stuff, right? And there's also your freeze. You become numb to things, detached from things. And there's one more stage, they call it the fawn, right? Which is a people-pleasing part of us. So there's all these important parts of us that we need to understand as well so we can help our body. And everything that we do, if we help our body and if we understand how amazingly we are made, it makes such a difference for us. Because we can go in our own step with listening, with taking time, to doing the things that are going to help us in the long term, right? So why is this important? Why are we talking about this? And I think it's important because we need to come down from the sympathetic system being on overdrive to helping our body go more into parasympathetic system. And that is something that we can actually do by what we do, our thoughts, our reactions, and how we manage stress. And it's so important. And pain a lot of times causes us to feel even more stressed. I don't know about you, I find myself that, especially in the beginning of my journey, it was really difficult to differentiate because I had to go to so many doctor's appointments and I had so many questions and without any answers, and the pain was always throbbing. And when my pain started going widespread in different parts of my body, there was no beginning, middle, and end. It was just a continuum. And I became really stressed about it because I couldn't go back to work. I couldn't do the things that I was used to doing. And here I was dealing with my body saying enough is enough. And when I started dealing with emotional as well, and dealing how that was affecting me, and saying, hey, I need to let go, I need to let go, I need to trust, that made a huge difference in my journey. That made a huge impact in my growth as well. Because I was able to say, okay, my body needs me to calm down. My body is feeling like it's running from like 100 tigers at the same time. Because I felt financial pressure, I felt the stress, I felt the pain, I felt the guilt, the shame, everything that comes attached with that not being able to do what I was doing before. So this is something that really, really helped me to understand. I need to understand my body. And my body is wonderful. I don't have to think about my heart beating. I don't have to think about my lungs bringing in air, taking air, my blood flow, none of that. I don't have to think about my body's restorative power as well. When you go to sleep and it's able to repair and rejuvenate, it does it for us automatically. But we have to help it as well. And when we're able to calm our nervous system, we're able to show our body that we're safe. That's okay. And by creating that, we're creating an environment to be able to heal. And healing comes slowly. It takes time, but it takes us knowing, understanding, and taking a step back as well. So it's calming our nervous system, going back to normal again, right? And so I wanted to share with you 3 ways that you can do right now, and maybe we can actually do it together, to calm your nervous system. So for me, breathing. I talk about breath work a lot. I depend a lot on breath work. But here's a very, very simple breath work that you can do. So if you think about it, just even 3 breaths, having your exhales longer than your inhales. Do you want to do it together? So let's just do whatever you're doing. Just take this little time for yourself. It would just help reset your system right away. So inhale and exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. One more. And exhale. How do you feel? Don't you just feel more relieved? Just, especially when you're able to do the sigh, that little noise, it really actually helps calm your system. And a lot of times they say that humming or going boo, those different things, and even mantras, they hold on to mantras for a long time because it helps calm the system. So your nervous system feels secure, feels safe, and that is such a simple little exercise you can do, breath work. The second one is also part of grounding yourself, and this is to help you, especially if you're facing any anxieties, right? So it's the 5 things that you can see. So you look around, what are 5 things I can see? 4 things that I can touch, 3 things that I can hear, 2 things that I can smell, and 1 thing that I can taste. By applying our systems, all of our senses, we help our body to focus in the right now, be present. Instead of letting it run out with the pain, with the anxiety, I don't know it. We're saying, hey, what can I see right now? What can I hear right now? What can I touch right now? What can I taste right now? And number 3, gentle movements. When we breathe, when we ground ourselves, and when we apply even gentle movements, like swaying or just feeling that hand to heart, or a walk outside, being in nature, just movement, help your body release as well. Release tension, release anything that's holding itself back. And that is such a powerful thing that we can do. It doesn't cost us anything. It just have us be aware of what we can do for ourselves, how we can regulate our nervous system. So we're not in the fight or flight freeze mode, but we're more in the restore, rejuvenate, let our bodies feel what it needs to feel in a safe place. That's where we want to be more. We want to get away from feeling like we're always running away from tigers or whatever they are. For you, it could be something else, but whatever it is that's bothering you, whatever it is that's taking your time and your mind and causing you anxiety, causing you not to be able to sleep, causing your body to be on that stress so you won't digest. That's why a lot of people have digestive issues as well, because we have so much of our nervous system, right? Our body is just wonderfully made. It's all connected, and it needs to be so it can function properly. And we have the power to help it. We have the power to make our bodies feel safe, seen, secure, loved, and cared for. I always go to the breathwork. So that's why I felt like just doing this with you right now just gives you a little bit of something you can do. Just so you can remember, just take that. Less than 1 minute. Just less than 1 minute. 3 breaths. Can you breathe? Of course you can. Can you give your body that time that it needs just to say, hey, we can rest now. We're not running from that anymore. We're okay. You know, especially after you visit doctors, and I have upcoming blood tests. And I know it's going to be a lot of blood tests. And it's, not the nicest. I hate needles. So I have to help my body feel safe and secure. It's okay, Michele. We're going to do this. You're going to be fine. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, it's going to be hurting afterwards, but it's okay. I'll be gentle with myself. I'll be kind to myself. And even visiting new consultants and visiting new doctors and waiting for new appointments, I know how stressful that can be. But you want to help your body to feel safe. So talk to yourself. Maybe a hand to heart with a breath. And with a sigh, just use it all if you need to. And just let your body know that you're here for it. That you're going to take care of it no matter what. You see it and you want to help it. So let's do our best to be on that parasympathetic system and utilize it more, to calm ourselves, to rejuvenate ourselves, to allow our body to repair and restore, because it's meant to. It's meant to do the peaks on both sides. Yes, we need to have the cortisol. Yes, we need to have the adrenaline. There's a time that we need to fight, but there's also a time that we need to rest. We need to recuperate. And that's when we need to be able to feel that joy, that calmness, that energy that allows us to feel the endorphins, to feel the oxytocin, to feel all those great chemicals. But we are able to do that, my friend, you and I, by these simple things. Doing your breath work, ground yourself, be gentle with yourself, use movement. My friend, if this episode has helped you, I really hope that you can share it with somebody else. We need to be able to share our stories. We need to be able to make a difference. And by you sharing this, really helps other people to know what they can do to support themselves on their journey. They know that they're not alone. Please do subscribe, share, and I would love to know what is something that you do to calm your nervous system. How do you recalibrate yourself after a hard time, after anxiety, after stress, after loss? Please send me a note, DM, email. And also, if you want to go more deep into this, my book, The Michele Roys, is found on micheleroys.com, and it's called But You Look Just Fine, My Journey to Rediscover Joy Amidst Chronic Pain and Invisible Illness. My friend, I'm here for you. I'd love to hear from you. Please do leave a comment. Please follow. Please subscribe. And until next week, may God bless and keep you. Bye for now.
This was the Michele Roys Show.